Everybody, and welcome to another edition of Kitten Corner. And as promised, I was going to do a video on call Why So Much? Why so much? I'm going to try to say that a lot of times because it's funny. All right, guys, just to kind of give you a little slight tour what's going on. I kind of cleared my workshop and then filled it back up. This was a doll I did for someone. It was a custom, and the person ultimately did not get the custom because she ended up being removed from the job, not really getting into her business. And this little fella was the doll that I bought with the custom because I wanted to try it in African American texture, and I want to touch him up. I want to give the African American one a few coats of the new color that I've redesigned, and I learned some techniques about blushing and mixing up the colors, and I want to try it on this little fellow. So they are in experimental land right now, and hopefully I'll have some success with them, and I'll be happy with the results. I am thinking very seriously about doing some extra rooting on this little guy and learning to do clips on this little one because she's supposed to have like long hair, but then as a baby she wouldn't. I've been watching videos, so I'm trying to learn how they give that little girl look without it looking like I forced it. I mean, when I wet the hair, I can lay it down any way I want, but when it dries, it's poof, the magic dragon going on. So I'm gonna work on my cuts, and I'm gonna be my worst critic, so hopefully we'll get it done. Just so you know, if you're interested, the Rose International Doll Expo is this month or next month, I'm not sure, but it is going to be so exciting. I am going to see if I can go to it. If I can't go this year, I will definitely be trying to go next year because, guys, you can't be a doll artist and not go to a doll show. So that's one of my goals, and hopefully I'll make it happen. So I have here a blank sheet of paper and a cute little pen because the kid in me could not resist it. Stay still just a second. It's a little unicorn. It's a pink unicorn. Got it from Dollar Tree. Yay, Dollar Tree. It was $1. And that squiggly line says, yes, it writes. So this is part of the industry that a lot of people won't see because, to be quite honest, it's the tedious part, and it's the bare honest part. And the question that was asked, why are reborns so freaking expensive? I'm going to give you the answers so that you can understand. Okay, the low end reborn, say you got it offline and it came from China, will run you around 20. I keep my pen. 20, $60. And for 20 or 60 bucks, I'm gonna put dolls right here. Doll part. Doll part. 20 to 60. That is the low end reborn. If you actually wanting to get a name brand, where I go in my range, it's around $45 for a new kit, and their real borns will run you around 70, and they are beautiful kits, and you can get a really nice doll for those price. You'll get some expressive dolls. I am kind of leaning towards getting real borns because, to be honest, guys, they have a lot more detail The deets, I should say, are great. Like the kit that I'm going for now will be my next endeavor. I am personally not too excited about her face, but I absolutely love the details in her fingers and her hands, and she has little hash marks and all that kind of stuff. And it's, if done right, she's gonna look really good. And when I say get your money's worth, because she'll go off the market like just like the Elliot kit I bought. I got it on sale. I paid, I believe, $22, maybe 23, and I sold him for 200. So do the math. That was great. But he was a secondhand kit, and that means that he did not pass their inspection. But there's really absolutely there was nothing wrong with the kit to me personally. I tried to find the flaws. I did in one of my kits that I got secondhand, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I wouldn't have wanted that. But for the most part, Bountiful Baby makes really great kits. So even their secondhand kits come out really great. Okay, guys, sub 45 to 70 could make you cringe. But I have seen kits, just the heads, the legs, or the heads, the head, the legs, the arms, that start about 100. And I've seen some people ask for 200 plus. But most time, the ones that lean towards 200 range, you are getting a chest plate, or sometimes you're getting like a full upper torso, which means it'll stop around the waist, and that's a lot of work as far as the mold itself. A lot of work as far as painting it. I do not lean toward getting babies that big. Eventually, probably I will, because I have seen some that are absolutely fantastic, and I really want to paint them. They have little teeth in them and all that great stuff that makes realistic in having a worth it. Okay, so guys, this is just your doll prices. The part price, doll part. A body, I'm kind of speeding it up so you can get a range. So you can pick which range you want to go to. A body costs you about $8 to $15, depending on if you can catch a sale or not. Body. Eyes will run you around, I think I seen the cheapest was $8. And if you want to get the expensive glass ones, $30. And somewhere in there is an oval flat one that I found that I really like, and it's around 10 something, so we'll say 10. That's eyes. Hair, if you want to get the mohair from Bountiful Baby, it's around 14. I would not recommend getting it elsewhere because it's usually not that good of a quality, but there's different types of mohair, and they can run, even the mohair itself runs up to 30 mohair. Or if you do my route, which is human hair, the cheapest I've seen the human hair sold was for 15, but that is on sale, and you can go into the 100. So we'll go 100 plus. If you lean towards the hundreds, I actually recommend that for your toddler babies, because it's real human hair, and their mommy/daddy can take really good care of it. If they take really good care of it, it's going to be worth that extra money. Okay, accessories. When I say accessories, that's everything you're going to put in that box closing. That includes, back it up. Paints. A kit of paint is $45. So, but you're going to use that probably about 5 times. So you probably, per doll, you're probably going to be using $10 worth of the products. There's stuffing, there's beads, stuff. So we'll say everything it takes to put in the doll, the polyfill, the beads, depending on how big the baby is. So glass beads, you're gonna pay between $5 to $15 per doll. Poly fill, maybe $2 to $5, depending on how big the doll is. And then accessories, which is the fun stuff. You get to go to the store, depending on the size of the doll, depending on what time of year it is. Are you getting them a coat? You getting them a bathing suit? Do they have a body that can fit a bathing suit? Are you getting them shoes? Is it a baby? Do you need a blanket? And everything that you're gonna get. I usually try to keep it around $60. Now, guys, this is just parts. That's a lot of labor, because these dolls are labor intensive. I'm not sitting here chilling, painting. I round it off because it is kind of like I can pretty much knock out a baby in about a day. So I give myself labor. We'll put labor up here. Labor. Paint equals $30. Hair time. I charge $10 an hour. So case in point, the girls, I spent about $7 rather. Sorry, 7 hours. So by the time I finish rooting, I need dollars for me. Sometimes it doesn't take me that long. Sometimes it takes me longer because it's a bigger baby, of course. So it all depends. So I gave myself a happy round figure of $10 an hour, and that's kind of like being generous. Now, just example, and that's how I'm going to end the video, with the example. We're going to use Felicia. Okay. All right. And just so you know, I try not to undercut other sellers. And here's the catch. You don't want to undercut anyone, but at the same time, I'm trying to be a blessing with my dolls. So my range is never going to be in the thousands, because I'm not trying to get rich off of them. I'm trying to create magic. So here it goes. Felicia, she was 45. Her hair was 30. I spent 15 for her on her half. Her body was 10. Her lashes and the paint and stuff, so we'll put another 10. I spent $50 towards her wardrobe. Am I forgetting anything? That's pretty much it. Body, hair, eyes, paint supplies, clothes. Okay, so that is just stuff. 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. That's $135. I spent 70 hours on her hair, and I charged 30 for the painting. 10, 3, 2. Okay, so the very least I can accept for Felicia is $235, which is all my work put into it. I have her on eBay right now for $250. So even though a person goes, holy cow, why it's so much? This is why it's so much. So if you ever see my dolls vary in price, I've probably gotten a discount on their hair, or I got a discount on the kit itself. And that's why. Paints, eyes. So actually, clothes. Clothes, labor, hair, painting, So there you go, is the breakdown. Her body's 45, her hair cost around 15, the paints and supplies is 10, eyes was 10, clothes and accessories came up to, that's hair bows and all the cute little stuff that I buy for my dolls. The labor for her hair was 70, the paint job was 30, she came up to 235. I rounded it up to 250. So when she sells, we won't even say if, we're going to walk on faith. When she sells, I would make a profit, guys, of $130, I think, no, $115 profit. The rest of it, I literally actually spent or worked for. Okay, so that's why so much. And guys, as promised, my next video will be that box opening and explanation of why there even is a box opening. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I didn't blow your mind. I hope I cleared up some things. So when you see a baby for $500 or something, it's because the person probably spent that kind of money and they're trying to, this their livelihood. For me, this is more of a blessing. I want to be a blessing to people. So I'm not going to charge as much, but I am going to try to make it worth your buck. So yeah, that's what this whole thing is about. So wish me luck on these two little endeavors. I probably will not get started on them today because I really do need a day off, guys. I haven't stopped in almost 3 weeks between the dolls and work. And if you have not, hit that like button if the video was helpful. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. That way you can get notifications of when I make new videos. And have a great morning, guys. See you soon.